Hello, Sharon. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And if you didn't give a thumbs up when you came in, I'd appreciate it if you did. Are you working on anything tonight? I'm working on yet again another scarf. I'm trying to get more things into my Etsy shop. And I saw this yarn and it's bright, colorful. So I thought I'd use it to make a scarf. Oh, you working on a poncho and hat set. That's good. I was thinking about doing a poncho, but I have to do something I can whip up faster than a poncho. And I'm going to do some hats as well. But I got to get that Etsy shop stocked up. And hopefully one day someone will buy something. Yeah, thank you. I thought these were pretty colors as well. I like them because they're nice and bright. But of course, my friends would tell me it's the colors of the rainbow, which they are, but it's pretty. I did some little booties also for my. They're on. I think yeah, they're all on my Etsy shop. It was a quick tutorial that I did. And they're so cute. Hello, Paula. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And if you didn't do a thumbs up, please do a thumbs up. Are you working on anything tonight? What's on your hook? Thank you. Hey, CJ Spicy. How are you tonight? And Yvonne, hi. How are you? Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you gave a thumbs up when you came in. I am working on this colorful scarf. What are you all working on? I still have to do my red scarves too. But this, I just love this. I don't know if it would be too overwhelming to have a hat just like it, but we'll see. Oh, working on one of Bag O' Day Crochets? Oh, oh, a little girl. Oh, how sweet. December baby. CJ's doing scrubbies and Paula's doing a market bag. All right. Everybody's got something going on. I've been resisting doing those pocket shawls, and I was asking my friends what a scarf, give me some ideas on scarves. And one of my friends says, something with pockets. So I might break down and do something with pockets. I did look up some tutorials to see what they all look like. And I saw one that is simple enough. I'm not going to use the pattern that she used to make the entire scarf, but I will use her technique to do the pocket. We'll work on one of those and see what it looks like. Yeah, I wish I had, oh, you know, I did a purple and white baby blanket. Maybe I'll do some purple booties to go with it. I did some baby mittens um, to go with it. Maybe I'll do some booties and have a full mitten booties and a blanket set. I don't even think have, I might have some more of that yarn. I will see. You know, I think I saw a pocket shawl with a hood. Can't remember. I want to say it was um, the lady from Ireland. I can't think of her name. I follow so many people. I'm so bad at names. Um, Carrie. Is it Carrie? I think her name is Carrie. I think she's the one that I saw with the hood with the pocket shawl. That would be cute, cute, cute. Yeah, I should think about that. Give it some oomph. Hello, Lori. We're just talking about what we're all doing. Are you crocheting anything tonight? Do you have anything on your hook? I'm doing a scarf, so I want to whip out some scarves and some beanies to go into my Etsy shop. As I have to get this stuff done. It's so much. I don't know if any of you have gotten an LLC license, but I tell you, the state of Florida is sucking me dry. I can't believe how much this is costing me. I thought that the $160 was it, but now I keep getting all these other requirements. I'm going to have to check with the state, make sure I'm paying for what I need to pay for. It's one of these things I got. I don't even think I mean, they have a official looking Florida thing on it, but I have one that says Florida Certified Document Services, and then I have another one that says Business Certificate Services, and one they have different prices for the same thing. So I don't know which one is legitimate. You know, Florida is the capital of scams. If someone can make $1 off of you, they will, and then go to another state and spend it. So, did your cousin request the pocket shawl, Lori, or did you just make it for her or him? Oh, Yvonne, she went off on the deep end. You said something about it on her page, and she went off on the deep end about it. That's crazy. Oh, wow. I think she's ultra sensitive sometimes about things. When you put yourself out in the public, you have to go with the flow. And, you know, if somebody says something out of pocket, you just, tell them, well, I don't think so, and keep it moving. But to go off about it, there's too many things in life to be upset about. So I'm sure, I always look when people give me thumb downs on my videos. I'm like, why? I don't. That's what I'd like to know. Why? Some people just like to do that, but that's all right with me. Hello. Oh, Kristen. How are you? Hey, Andre. Are you checking me out? You trying to see what I'm making for you? Nothing. Making nothing for you. Yeah, I don't do thumbs down either. I think that's, I mean, if anyone has ever made a video, you know how much it takes. And when I first started doing the videos, I told my daughter, I said, I am so shocked of how much I say so and smack when I talk. I said, now I understand the actors and actresses, they are good at their job. You have to be able to you have to think about what you are doing and not to say that, because I'm sure they would be doing cut, cut, cut all the time on me. Yeah, it's your birthday, but listen, I got so many irons in the fire, and I've made you a blanket. So you know what? You just go get something and put on it. Ah, that gives me time to make it for your next birthday. How about that? Yeah, I think, yeah. If I don't like the video, I just keep going, moving on to the next thing. I never do a thumbs down, because I know the work that it took for that person to make that video. I let all the other meanies say whatever they have to say. Hi, Mary. How are you tonight? I hope you gave me a thumbs up when you came in. If not, I appreciate it. And you too, Andre. Andre is my bestie, if you all haven't figured that out yet. He harasses me and I harass him right back. And that's why we've been besties for 27 years, I think. Something like that. Been a long time. A whole lifetime of someone. My daughter, who's 26. Ah, but he's nice when he wants to be, and he's very sarcastic when he wants to be. That doesn't bother me, but it bothers other people. Oh, you did a blanket for Miss Chit Chat? Oh, go girl. Yes, I was your best woman at your wedding. And yes, I did wear a tuxedo. It had so many moving parts on it. I was like, wow, this is too much. That was fun. I just always wanted to wear a tuxedo. Call me crazy. I always think they look so nice. So I always wanted to wear one. And Andre gave me the opportunity to do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know everybody in that church said, why is she wearing a tuxedo? Something fun and different to do. I was a part of the groom party, not the bride party. How big is the blanket that you sent to Miss Chit Chat? I thought is she still working on her crochet? She just wanted to buy everything, get all the different hooks. Yeah, I like that. I'm frowning. I don't know why I'm frowning. Not like I can't see all of this. I did a session with uh, Creative Stitching Diva. She did a coaching class with me to try to help me with getting a sale. Actually, I'm trying to figure that out, what to put out to get people coming towards my Etsy or Instagram or Facebook, all that stuff. But it was so interesting. I have never done hashtags before because I never knew what the purpose of the hashtag was until she told me. I was like, oh, because I usually do a description. But she said, no, the hashtags, if someone's looking for something and they type it in, and if you have that hashtag, then it drives eyes to your page. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. But there's so much about this social media technology that I don't know. I need to have a youngster to teach me all this stuff. And I just did the TikTok. Don't ask me. Don't even ask me. I have to figure it out. But I did see some funny videos on there. Very, very funny. People do some crazy stuff. Ooh, 65 by 55. Wow, that's huge. Is it Lashera Crochet? Hello. Thank you for joining me. And if you didn't do a thumbs up when you came in, I appreciate it if you did. Did I say your name right? Lashera. I don't like to butcher people's names, especially when I'm bad at it. Oh, okay. Yay, I said it right. Are you working on anything tonight? Oh, Andre, how many people coming to your party? Oh, is it okay? The leaf? Did I say that right? A leaf? The JFF. You're making a scarf for the doll. That's cute. Okay, is that a scarf from Z? What's JFF? Oh, you're Turkish. Well, hello from Turkey. I don't know that shawl. There's so many shawls out there. I don't know because I haven't been watching because I'm trying to just concentrate because if I don't, I'll be trying to make everything. Come and find the food and drink, be ready, okay? You know me and Time know each other, unlike you and Time. Y'all don't know each other like that. But we'll see. I'm gonna sit out on the balcony by myself, okay? Yeah, I want to come early because I don't want to be searching for a parking space. Is this a grown thing? Because I asked Nia if you invited her. I told her, I said, he might want the real adults there, not you youngsters. Oh, yeah, I like fireballs. Child, you ain't gonna have me drunk. I'm working on a scarf, but I'm using this yarn. It's Caron Simply Soft, but I don't have the label on it. Let me see. I do have another one over there, but I don't feel like reaching for it. But that's what I'm working on. Just make this scarf. And it's long enough. I'm debating if I want to fold it up and make a pocket on it. But I'll see when I finish how I feel about that. But I really like these colors. All right, I'll let her know. Yeah, I like fire. I have fireballs. Didn't I have fireballs at your house once? I know I had them at the game. And I've been saying forever I was going to go buy some, but I didn't. Good thing I didn't. Oh my goodness, Lori. Are you not friends with the time either? Hello, Tamara. Thank you. I love the colors too. Thank you. And if you didn't do a thumbs up when you came in, I appreciate it if you did. Dragon's blood, fireball, and cranberry. Child. Child. Why you did you choose that because October is Halloween month? Mm, mm. My tolerance is way, way, way low now after my trip to Houston. Woo! I might be sipping on that all night long. Well, it'll be interesting. I'll be the first one to get a taste. You and your birthday. You got to see another one. You're almost as old as me. You know what? You know what? I just thought about what you did. I just thought about that. And I know you are very surprised that I didn't say something to you. You know why? Because I just thought about it. Spicy spiked cranberry juice sounds amazing. Yes, it does. I usually do cranberry and vodka, but we're going to see what these fireballs are all about. And Andre, I didn't see anybody challenge you on that either. But I just thought about it. You are a hot mess. A hot mess. And how is my niece? Is she still doing virtual schooling? I don't know about the NFL. They're going to have a whole lot of games going into February, or unless they drop them. Now they have another game that they're going to have to delay because of the Big C. Big C is taking over. Electric screwdrivers. Child, tequila and vodka? That's too much. That is too much. I don't even know tequila and vodka. Mmm. 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 Where are you finding these drink recipes from? Have you tried any of them? Ah, you got to cut that out. And I hope your drink of choice is going to be water. Ooh, child. Who suggested these drinks to you? That one sounds dangerous, though. That one sounds dangerous. Let me see. I have to see what my workload is like because they're shutting down the computer later. I was gonna go back on, but then the guy said he had to do maintenance on the computer, so I said, forget it. I'll do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna get up and work a little bit, and I'll call you. Let me see. Is Miami's playing tomorrow? Oh, yeah, they playing the Seahawks. Caron Simply Soft Ombre. I don't know. This what I'm using now is Caron Simply Soft, but I don't think it's ombre. I think it's called stripes or something. I don't know what it's called. But this is it. I've only used I think I've only used solid colors with Caron Simply Soft, so I don't know. But I don't think it fades. Crazy thing. Oh, go back. Let me see. Hello, Denise. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. All of my watchers are invited. I don't think they're coming out of state. um, hopefully next year we can have a real big bash for my big what? 6060. What? I'm still planning a big bash. Have no funds to plan it, but I'm still gonna plan it. Ooh, $1.99 a skein. That's pretty doggone good. Because I think it's going for like what, $3.99 now here? And ombre yarn is usually always more expensive than the solid colors. I would pick up a few of those if I was there. We don't have that store here. I think that's a Midwest store. Who else? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. All right, Andre. So come over. Check out your little drink. I don't think I'm gonna try that vodka one. Vodka and tequila? Mm, 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 mm. That don't even sound right. Oh, you don't have it in a minute. We Andre and I went to Paisley Park and we went to the Mall of America and they had a sign that a yarn store is going to be opening soon. I was like, why isn't it open now? I would have bought another bag and packed up some yarn and brought it back with me. Hello, I bring it. How are you? Let me see. Let me see if I remember your name. Nope, I'm not going to even mess it up. I'm not going to mess it up. I have my cheat sheets here. I can keep track of things. Is this mine? Yeah, this is the right one. Oh, it's out of Harrisburg. Oh, Kelly. Thank you. And guess what? I just turned to it and saw it. And the date that was August 1st. That was the first time you came on my live. August 1st. Try to keep up with stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like I have a lot of bulky yarn that I really don't use. I bought it. It was probably on sale. Those. And some of it I know I got when Lion Brand had their 10 for 10 deals a couple of years ago. So I ended up with a lot of bulky yarn that is just collecting dust at this point. I don't even like using it, but I know I'm going to have to do something with it. Probably can do some cows with it, but it's really it's a six category six weight. Oh, Lori's in Indianapolis. Okay. I've been to your state too. Probably been to a few of y'all states. A few of them I probably never been to. I like the Karen Simply Soft. This is doing pretty good because most times it'll split on you, but I haven't had any real problems with this, which surprises me. Maybe it's the hook I'm using. I'm not sure. I'm using my favorite, my Clover. Love my Clover hooks. I've been wanting to get the furls, but I just I don't see paying $33, $22 for one hook. Just don't see it. And I haven't seen anyone, well, of course, there's no one around me that crochets anyway. Adrienne does a little here and there, but she's not going to go out and buy that hook because they look heavy to me. And someone told me that they are heavy, but I don't know if it's because they have so many different styles of them. Plus, they sometimes they have the streamline look, and sometimes they look like the boy hooks, and I don't like boy at all. So I stay away from them altogether. And even when you think they have a good sale, what you want is already sold out. So Pearls and I have not connected, but I would like just one. I want a purple eye hook. That's all I want. But I want it to be light, just like a clover. I don't want a heavy hook. But they're pretty. They're always advertising on Facebook. Denise says she's not even going to look at furls because her feelings are still hurt that she prefers Clover over Susan Bates. Susan Bates was the first hook that I learned to crochet with, and I still like my Susan Bates, but I like the Clovers because they don't have that little indentation in them. And they're really smooth when you crochet. And I love the feel of the whatever this material that's wrapped around the hook, whatever it is, I just love the feel of it. So I am a Clover girl. I don't like their the plastic. The bigger the hook is, then they use a different um, body part to it, and I don't. care too much for the larger hooks, but I love from, what is it, from B through J. Love them. Good night, Lashara. Lashira, thank you for joining us. Ooh, Legend Killer. That sounds scary. That's an interesting name. And he's rude. Mm. Hello, Vivian. How are you tonight? I'm being harassed by some dude. Trying to block him. Let me see. Well, he's hidden now. Idiot. I am doing great, Vivian. It amazes me that people don't have anything else to do with their time but to come on someone's page to harass them. You are not one of my people, person. This is the what you deal with when you are on the internet. Anybody and everybody think they got the rights to harass you. Don't tolerate. Don't tolerate it. What was that? Ooh, I'm getting hot. So back to the NFL. So I'm hoping that I think the season is probably going to be cut short. They don't get this coronavirus under control, it's going to be cut short. It's going to be just like the NBA, except they can't put them all in a bubble. So I don't know what they're going to do, especially now they're rescheduling games out. Well, I guess they can drop some of those bye weeks. I don't know. Don't know. I'm just a spectator. Triple C and Joe are doing a 1-year pod anniversary. Good for them. I was on, I don't know if you all were on, anybody was on Little John's Yarn, but she said she's in the process of quitting her job soon. She said she's got her date for March and she will be doing crochet full time. Good for her. That is my goal, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I got a lot of stuff to do to get this going in. A lot of work. Are you working on anything, Vivian? You have anything on your hook? Yeah, she does. I've done a lot of her patterns. And I think I feel like I've been watching her ever since, because she says she's only been doing it for 4 years, and I swear I've been watching her the entire time. So many of them that I've been watching for a very long time. So many to choose from. So little time. But I am happy, happy, happy for her, because she's always said this is her goal, is to be able to do this full time. That'll be my goal too, but I think I'm going to have to get to retirement before I can be doing this full time. But if I can do it before then, that would be awesome for me, because nothing is better than being able to um, do something that you love to do, because then, as Miss Oprah says, you'll never feel like you're working. CA Spicy, yes, I did make my earrings. Yeah, I was, yeah, I get a tickle out of her when she says field trip. Yeah. Oh, okay. Vivian, you retired 4 years ago. Whew, I'm me. I just don't know. I have 8 official years left before I can actually retire. So if I want to, get, what is it, Social Security and Medicare. Well, Medicare you can get at 65, but the way the system is set up, you're probably better off keeping your employer's insurance. I don't know. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm nowhere to it yet. I'm getting closer every day, though. But this is definitely what I want to do in retirement. That's why I say I have 4 years to get it all together. I want to have built on all that I've learned and just be able to sit back and enjoy it. And as I'm gonna, my big goal, everybody's big goal is to be able to make money while you sleep. So I have to definitely get into creating patterns. That is what I plan to do. Because although YouTube is here, there are still people that prefer written patterns. And if you can write a good pattern, That is great. One of the other ladies, Pamela's Adoring Creations. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but she got one of her patterns in on one of the crochet magazines. I was happy for her. That's so cool. I can't remember which crochet magazine it was. I used to get crochet magazines, and then I stopped subscribing. I think I stopped subscribing probably long before I started watching YouTube tutorials, but it may have been somewhere around the same time because I was really collecting them. I couldn't even tell you if I ever finished any of the patterns from the magazines, but I had a whole bunch of them. But I did keep my magazines. I still have them somewhere around here. But I've been going through, I have a binder full of patterns also. So I've been going, that's where I got my little booties. I did these from one of the patterns that I've had for years. And matter of fact, this is the very first time that I ever did the booties from that pattern. I've had the pattern for years. At one of my old jobs, there was a lady there. She and I both crocheted, and we'd always be online finding patterns. Shame on us on work time, doing what we're not supposed to. Yes, it's good to have both. And the more patterns you read, you can figure out, oh, it's Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Yeah. The more patterns you read, you can tell, how well they're written. I've seen some people patterns that really, my thing is, I think all patterns should be written where any crochet skill can understand. And I've seen some patterns that, as long as I've been crocheting, I still look at it like, what? What are they talking about? And one of the things that I always say, and I've heard Alicia say it, Little John Yarn say, when you are writing, you should be able, say it out loud and vision what you are doing. Or as you are writing the pattern and crocheting it and saying it out loud, you can determine if someone else is going to understand what you are doing. So I've seen some good patterns, bad patterns, mediocre, the gamut. So I definitely want to start writing some patterns. And yes, I am still doing my GraphGAN. I had to pull it all out. I had messed up a count somewhere, and I just kept going and kept going. I said, oh, it might not be too bad. It might not be too bad. And I was about a third of the way finished when I just said, forget it. This is not going to work. So I pulled it all out to the bare bones of starting all over again. And I have to get it finished. Oh, so you was doing Pamela's shawl. Let me see. Vivian said she didn't want to retire. There was going to be a lot of changes to the point where the employees would be losing their, oh, yeah. And it's sad how they, and we have one of the amendments on our ballot for minimum wage. And of course, big business, oh, well, if we have to pay them more, then we're going to have to cut hours, which is baloney as far as I'm concerned. They've been reaping and sowing the benefits of your labor all these years. You know they have a surplus of money, but they don't want to pay the employees or take something away. healthcare sucks. I mean, I pay so much for my health insurance, and, and I was like, and I mean, every single, because they have the deductible so high that you will never go into um, them paying because the deductible is so high. So you basically pay for your own insurance, pay for your own health care anyway. They just pay their little part and you just keep paying, paying, and paying. Only way you can offset that is to go into the hospital, and who wants to be in the hospital? Oh, you tried to do the sock? Whose sock? I made one sock. I haven't even made a second one to go with it, but I plan to redo it again. Yeah, sometimes, yeah. My friend sent me all right, Andre, thanks for joining us. I know this has you have no interest, but I appreciate your support because that's what friends do. Support one another. I found a sock pattern. Um, my friend sent me a sock pattern, and I knew it was from someone. I've looked at her videos before, and she's someone that sells her patterns, so she's not going to give you all of the information that you'd like to have because she wants you to go and buy her pattern. But I did watch her sock pattern, and I watched it. I was like, that is way too much for a sock. Even though, I mean, I'm sure hers is probably a lot better, but I found the sock pattern. It was very simple, easy to understand. Wish I could find, let me go and see if I can find it. Go to my library. Because this lady's sock pattern was really, really easy. Although mine is huge. Oh, who is this? Lovingly Knee or Nye. I don't know how she says, but it's Lovingly and it's N-I-E. How to crochet a simple um, toe sock. How to crochet, no, easy crochet toe up sock. So hers was the one. But if you look at my sock is huge. But I made it. My sock is more like a booty sock. But I made it. I haven't made a second one to go with it. But I crochet um, looser. So, and looking at a lot of people, they crochet a lot tighter. So for me, I would go down another hook size on that. But that's my mock up. That's what I did. Yeah, hers was real. It was really simple. Um, but the other lady, who's the other lady? Let me see if I can find her. Oh, it is Heart Hook Home. Hers is Toe Tally Easy Crochet Sock. I didn't find it that easy. She has a lot of steps to her sock, which probably makes it a little bit better, but I wasn't, when I watched the video, I was like, okay, that's way too many steps for me. I like to do things that you don't have to be extremely technical, but you still end up with a beautiful item. That's why I like Bag a Day Crochet, because I've been watching her for years. I think she was probably one of the very first crocheters that I found on YouTube, because I think I did a search for a crochet top or something and hers came up. So I did her top. Got a lot of compliments off of that top too. when I wore it. But that was so many years ago. Ooh, probably, wow, probably 10 years. May have been like 10 years. It's a long time. Love you too, Andre. Probably already gone. Oh, you crochet tight. Oh, you made a tank top and had yarn left over. Oh, she has a sock video also? I call her the giveaway queen. She gives away so much yarn. And she gets a lot too. She's a very giving person. I stopped even doing any of her yarn giveaways. She has a huge following, like over 500,000 people subscribe to her. I'm surprised she hasn't hit that million mark yet, but I'm sure she's probably close to it. Nastasia got her, I think, a million. I think she got a million subscribers. And I know Little John's Yarn, I know she's trying to get to her 100,000 subscriber. And me, I'm just trying to get to 1,000. I My goal was to get to 1,000 this month because that would bring me 6 months into YouTube, but it didn't happen. But as they say, in God's time, that's when things happen. It may not be your time. But I appreciate all of you that come and join me on a Saturday to listen to me ramble and see what I've made or what I'm working on. Because it's all about crochet for me. Wish I didn't have to do so much work. Then I would have more time to finish some stuff in a decent time frame. But my job requires a lot of my time. But I'm going to have, Friday. I have a mini vacation this starting Friday. I'm off Friday, weekend, and Monday. So my 4-day vacation. I'm looking so forward to it. Oh, thank you, Denise. That's sweet of you. Yeah, I think I know I'll get there. I probably won't get there because I've seen, people just fly past me. I was like, wow. But they hustle. They really have gotten to their 1,000 subscribers and their 4,000 watch hours, and now they're being monetized. That's because they hustle. And, maybe YouTube is what they do full time, where it's part time for me. When I started doing my lives, I said, oh, okay, that's a way, because sometimes I may not do a tutorial, but at least I'll be on YouTube at least once a week, every week. And then the month of September was really bad for me, really bad. I think I did, let me see, I think these booties were the only, and I think that was a September tutorial. Yep, I think the booties was the only tutorial that I can recall that I even did for the month of September. But I was, after my birthday in August, and then going back to work and trying to get caught up, because although there's someone covering your page, they're not going to do everything on your page. So, and I took 2 weeks off, so it was like a nightmare coming back, trying to get caught up. And I'm still trying to get caught up, which is sad. I mean, I'm caught up in the sense that, my boss is not going to be on me, but I'm not caught up as far as my standards are concerned. So I don't want to be doing all these extra hours on the weekend. I want to crochet and watch football. That's all I want to do on the weekends. I don't want to have to go and get on that computer. That's the advantage when you actually have to go to a facility to work. I've been working from home for 6 years, so that's the disadvantage, is that the work never stops and you always feel you need to keep working to stay caught up. As if an attorney or somebody calls you and asks you a question, you don't want to be stumbling along like, I don't remember that claim. Oh, Laura, you work in a school and you get a fall break. That is so. Yeah. My vacation, I'll have these days off. I don't think I have any days except for the long weekend you get for Thanksgiving. Ooh, did I put in for? Hmm. The heart hook. I think it's heart hook homemaker. I'm not sure what the other part of her name is, but she has a poncho. I saw that poncho and I wanted to do the poncho, but her tutorial is on a child size, I think. And she just kept saying, "Oh, you can get the written tutorial on my." I was like, "Okay, I am not going to do well with that," so I just let it go. But I wanted that poncho. I like the style of it. What was I going to do? Oh, I need to find out. When is November 11th? I usually take that day off. I don't think I took that day off. I'm going to have to go and check. I always take Veterans Day off because I am a veteran. I have to go and see if I have any more time off. Oh, I should have, because I asked for December 31st off and he said he couldn't give it to me off. So I put in for November the 11th. Two can play at that game. Oh, thank you, Lori. That's so nice of you. I somewhat enjoyed. I won't say because if I hadn't really enjoyed it, I would have retired. But the military is a whole different animal. Believe me, it is a whole different animal. And I was so naive about not finishing. I only had 8 years, and 8 years I would have been retired. Now I got 8 years again to get to retirement. And I could have been retired. Let me see. How old am I? 33 years ago. No, 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 no. Let me see. I would have been 20 years, would have 38. So 21 years. If I had stayed in the military, I would have been retired 21 years. But I was so naive. I could not see the forest from the trees. That's what I tell everybody. I could not see the forest from the trees. But that's all right. It was a learning lesson, hard learned lesson, but for all of those that are stick it out for those 20 years, even though I always say you can do the 20 years, you get half of your pay, whatever you retire at, you get half of that pay, and you get the health care, and you're still young enough to have another career. But I couldn't see that at that time. I can see it now, but I couldn't see it then. That's all right. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. No regrets. Just thinking back of what coulda, shoulda, woulda. Let that go. Moving forward. I'm still doing okay. I still have a career. Still, I'm doing okay. It's the way I see it. All right. But I'm going to go and check out some football and see. I don't think any team is playing that I want to watch. I'll probably watch one of my crime shows. I'm a big crime buff, real crime shows, not the fake stuff. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. You all have a good night. And you all keep crocheting, and we'll see what we come up with next week. Oh, perfect timing for you, Lori. Your son showed up with pizza. Great. All right. Thank you all again. Have a good evening. Bye bye.